What is up, everybody? It's your boy Roll. So I'm sitting in my car jamming to some Asking Alexandria. If you know, you know. And I filmed a vlog a week ago that I didn't even upload because I just played Heroes and got demolished. You guys were not lying. Like, Heroes is not a strong pick for this format. So I really want to do well with this upcoming regionals I have on Sunday, considering I haven't top 8 of the regionals in over 9 years. Like, it's been a long time. And the only deck I have solid right now is my Crystal Beast deck. So I'm definitely going to be taking that to regionals. I was considering the Conclave Control build. Now, I still might go with that build, depending on how today's tournament going to play out. Like, I only have a couple days to prep for this event. And I just don't feel comfortable with Heroes, especially after getting demolished last week. Like, it was nasty. I might include a cool little previously on Rogue Heroes segment before you guys get to this actual video to make it a little entertaining. I don't know what I'm going to do with that footage yet. Might just scrap it. We don't know yet. But I will say this. Made some modifications to my Crystal Beast deck, the combo variant. I saw Jesse Cotton actually did something with his combo build of Crystal Beast, so shout outs to him. And he's using like the dark variants and stuff, and it's a pretty cool build from what I've seen online. However, I just got regular Crystal Beast, and I think that's probably going to be more consistent. So we're just going to try it out, see how it goes. So, with all that being said, let's get into it. My light just died. Without further ado, let's begin. Alright guys, coming in round one, I played it up against Sorso Virtual World, a deck I haven't played against in a while. And Sorso is always one of them decks that, and considering it never really got hit on the ban list, it kind of just got power crept out, it still was a solid deck. And I don't know if you guys ever played against the Virtual World variant, but that board could put up some pretty sick plays. So my first turn hand, I opened up pretty good, opened up the Shifter, Pegasus, full combo. But my opponent did have the Ash Blossom, which kind of hurt my play, so I didn't really have a follow-up play I was just really banking on Pegasus resolving, but it is what it is. He ended up popping off, and I just scooped him into game 2 because I already knew I wasn't going to be able to come back. Coming into game 2, I don't remember what I sided because I didn't really have anything to side because no one's siding Token Collector right now. That was like Nationals season. So I had the Pegasus play. He did have the Ash Blossom again. Luckily for me, I had the Remember Bridge of the Heart. And I will say, Remember Bridge of the Heart saved my tail this game. I was able to still combo through hit my plays and push through his board and pop off, and being able to search out an Omni Negate for this turn just to like have something was really good because I could always Omni Negate, destroy the Topaz Tiger and do something. So luckily for me, I did have the Omni Negate part, but he negated Topaz Tiger's effect to do something with his card, just to have a virtual world card banished. So when I did try to negate, I had to destroy my Topaz Tiger, but nevertheless I was still able to pop off on the following turn. And I'm just going to win game 2 because he just made sure it was game on board. And I told him I didn't have a game on board. Like Ruby Carbuncle, everything was just really nutty. Coming into game 3, I didn't really open up anything. I didn't really side anything because this deck does put up Baron plus other negates. And then the Virtual World deck, they can put up more than one Omni Negate. So, yeah, it kind of sucked, but it is what it is, man. I'm going to catch you guys at the next clip. Man, y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, I got clapped round 1 against Virtual World Sorso. That deck's interesting. My boy Persis was playing in game 1. He just opened up a nutty hand. I opened up a good hand too. I went first, but I kind of went for a risky play. He had the Ash Blossom for the Crystal Beast Dragon, Rainbow Dragon. For the Crystal Beast Dragon, especially summons a level 4 or lower, so I couldn't do anything. Make sure my microphone is on. So I just had to, I could have added the a Crystal Beast Spell Trap, or at least a Crystal Conclave. I just decided to just play it and try to follow up for next turn, which was bad against that deck considering, because I didn't know he was playing. I mean, I knew he was playing the deck, but I didn't know he was playing that deck today or not, because, you know, regional Sunday, people typically change their deck up for regional, but I made a bad decision game 1 and
it cost me the game. Game 2 I won, combo went crazy. Then game 3 he just popped off his combo deck and just did his best combo. So 3 more rounds left. I'm about to open up my packs right now, so if I open up good. Felt good playing in Crystal Beast deck again, I ain't gonna lie, because like I opened up some really interesting hands. It's just for Sorso Virtual World, that's an old deck, and it's kind of like I wasn't prepped for it, so it's one of them things like if it catches you off guard, catches you off guard. Anything good? Nope, no more Beaver. Let's see, anything else? Big money, come on. Do I win the tournament today? Come on, big money, big money, big money. Nope, nothing. Crap. I need another Silent Graveyard, by the way, too, because I'm testing out today in the side deck, not the main deck. What, you win, Salty? Good job, bro. But, yeah, so I'm looking for 2 more Silent Graveyard, and I need to test it out. But anyway, I'm a little Blaze. My boy Connor, me and him chief before the event. So I'm going to catch you guys after the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned.
Alright guys, I went to round 2 of the tournament, ended up playing against Pendulum Draco Slayer, and this was a deck I've kind of been actually waiting to play against, considering I've always seen it like top here and there on Facebook, like you know the little Facebook post you see Pendulum Draco Slayer top the locals or regionals or whatever, but I never get the chance to see how the deck plays, so this was a pretty interesting game. It was kind of like a weaker version of Pepe, not gonna lie, but deck still seemed pretty strong because it could put up some boards. I didn't know what was going on, so my first turn I just went for Baguska, set 1 pass. And a lot of the time in the Crystal Beast deck, you can kind of draw weird, mediocre hands. But one thing I've noticed about this format, Baguska puts in so much freaking work, dude. It's ridiculous. Like, my opponent kept trying to pop off, and I kept having to remind him of Baguska. Luckily for me, I was just able to just stall out. I did have a Crystal Miracle set, so I just normal summon Turtle, put him in defense mode pass. Like, I really didn't have much. My opponent did have the girl right there with the 3 negates, and I was just trying to see what I can do to come back. He was conscious of those 3 negates, and there wasn't much I could do, so I'm just gonna sit up here, just try to come back, and yeah, he just because let's look at this game. I'm trying to remember, like, was it my turn or his turn? Because okay, so it was my turn. I did went ahead and make the Pegasus attack for game, but I believe I messed up. Actually, I did mess up, so. But right now, I think we had like a ruling discrepancy, and I ended up losing actually. So I know it looked like I won, but I realized I ended up losing because he just had too much to go off. So coming to game 2, I popped off, made old girl my field pass, and he just started popping off his Pendulum. I just negated Appaloosa. I don't know why I forgot Appaloosa name, guys, my bad. But he ended up scooping, and I ended up getting game 2. Coming into game 3. He's gonna actually let me go first. Actually, no, I'm lying. He's not gonna let me go first. What am I saying? He went first, popped off. His field wasn't as strong, if I remember correctly. And he's gonna go for terraforming, make gravity pendulum. Field spit to grab a odd eyes monster, and like I said, he put up a good field, but it really wasn't too much stuff that could like hurt me. So he is gonna end on Appaloosa for 3 again with his pendulum monster. And that was pretty much it. Like, my hand was lit. I had the Rainbow Bridge. I had Silent Graveyard. I had a lot of different stuff that was just broken. So Rainbow Bridge honestly is gonna win me the game right here though, because I was able to bounce back his monsters, pop off, make Bugaris, go full combos, make like Ichidori, make the Cross Sheep. And you guys can see I'm just wombo comboing. I freaking love this deck, man. Catch you guys in the next clip.
Alright guys, round 2 is over. Ended up beating Draco Slayer Pendulums. Really interesting deck. I got game 1. The Fusions won me game 1 by shuffling his back row, and he couldn't do much. Then game 2 I won in time, but it wasn't really time. Like, I had Appaloosa, Zombie World. Wasn't much he could do after that. So yeah, the next round should be up shortly, so I got to change my GoPro battery. And I'm going to catch you guys after round 3, man. Y'all stay tuned.
Alright guys, coming into this really, really long game 3. We're going to be playing against my boy Anthony, and we had an epic game of misplays. So, as a disclaimer, before this round started, well, no, actually, before the tournament started, I toked up with one of my boys to the shop, and I was lit the whole day. So, this entire game, like, it didn't really, my litness didn't hit me until this game, and I was like, going through my combos, but you guys know when you're a little tweaking a little bit, and you kind of know what plays to make, so I did do decent and just ended on like Baguska pass, but he's trying to figure out what he's gonna do, because I didn't know he was playing, because I know he plays Dinos and he plays Cyber Dragons. I didn't really know what deck he was picking, and Luckily for me, he didn't really respect the Crystal Beast deck, and he did tell me like one of the reasons why because he could have won. He kept misplaying because he didn't want to read Rainbow Bridge, and he was, I guess, kind of low key getting cocky, not in a serious way, because me and him was real cool, but like in a like I don't respect that deck because it's Crystal Beast type of thing. Yeah, so he just didn't want to read cards and kept running. He ran into Rainbow Bridge twice throughout this duel, which is pretty hilarious. But I messed up too. I forgot like plays, and I was just doing questionable plays as well. And like I said, my man's had a little bit of everything, and I had a little bit of everything. This was literally an embarrassing back and forth game of misplays. But it was fun. This was a game between two friends that was fun. Cyber Dragons versus Crystal Beasts. This is definitely, we were both talking during the game, like this is definitely like some Yu-Gi-Oh! GX type of duel. When I drew Zombie World, I'm like, hold on, this will be lit against Cyber Dragons because it turns them all into zombies, so they can't be machines. But a lot of Cyber Dragon stuff just requires Cyber Dragons and not machines. Actually, no, it is stopping from making like Infinity and stuff because he couldn't really do it. Then he ended up evenly matched me, and I had kept Pegasus because that's all I really needed to keep, honestly, because like it was one of those like I keep Pegasus so that way because he already wasted his battle phase, and I can go ahead and make a rank 4 play main phase 2 and try to stall out or do something at least. And I ended up getting my other Crystal Beast Cyber Dragon in the back row. But like I said, this game was just a crap show for sure. I did top deck Rainbow Bridge hard. Was able to get Crystal Conclave, flip the Conclave, use the Conclave, and like I said, it was just a grinder, bro. Like this was just really a big grinder. And I know my narration for this duel is kind of really bleak, but it's just that's all I can really say about that. So we'll catch you guys in the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, guys, round 3 is over. I won in time because it's really both our faults. Like Anthony,
Super both our fault.
we both was misplaying like crazy, and he let me to resolve Rainbow Bridge to heart effect to bounce twice, and it was insane. But yeah, I thought it was like 4 minutes up, but time got called, so crazy. So yeah,
Wow.
I get to catch you guys in the next round.
Wow.
He's heated. He's like, I don't respect the deck. I was
like, I didn't respect that damn bounce effect, but
yeah. Even during the damage step, it says it on the card. Even during damage step, so
hey, that's cool.
It's insane. It's insane.
Cool,
I love this deck. Deck's fun. We both misplayed. I probably could have won. He probably could have won early, but it is what it is.
This game alone needs.
I'm gonna catch you guys in the next clip. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, guys, coming to the final round of the tournament. I ended up playing against Scareclaw Chaos. This deck was weird. I'm not even gonna lie. I knew Scareclaw was good. I did play against them with heroes, and I got clapped. So I knew the Scareclaw deck was good, but this deck was pretty interesting. My opponent, he's doing like a chaos build. Cause I guess some of the Scareclaws are like, I ain't really know what's going on. All I know is I went first. I was popping off my Crystal Beast deck. Like the Crystal Beast combos are so fun. I got Ghost Belt on my Dugars, which sucked. Luckily for me, I was still able to get all 7 to the graveyard to make Rainbow Dragon. And start popping off, ended on my Appaloosa and Baguska play. Because I had to do my extra normal summon just to do the whole Rainbow Dragon shenanigans. And my opponent is going to go for a Scareclaw Monster Defense Mode pass. Luckily for me, Appaloosa was negating his play. And then on my following turn, I'm going to go ahead and banish the 8. Banish the 8 for the Rainbow Dragon. And the Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon fusion and end up winning the game because of that fusion is nutty, bro. The fact that you can get to Tribute for Call, shuffle back everything, and bring back as many Crystal Beast monsters as you want, it's literally Crystal Abundance on crack, bro. So anyway, he bricked game 2 and I ended up getting it, so I'm going to catch you guys in the next clip.
All right, guys, round 4. So I ended up playing with my opponent. He was playing,
Just lost to
what deck were you playing again?
Scareclaw Chaos.
Scareclaw Chaos. Okay, it's like his own deck. Ended up getting his brick game 2, and then game 1 was a grinder, but I went first, and you guys know how that happened. So finished X1 with the deck today. Haven't done decent at locals in like a month, 3 weeks now, so I'm pretty happy with the success. Definitely gonna be running this at regionals, and yeah, I'm gonna go around the shop to see if they got anything new, and I guess catch you guys on my closing statements. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys. This is actually Friday. I'm back at locals again. My boy Jim here. My boy Tony. He bought like how many boxes of One Piece you bought? 8.
Turn 0.
Apparently, One Piece is a cool card game. I might have to check it out one day.
But from the rest
Yeah,
of the game,
I didn't edit the vlog yet. So I'm just gonna
so it's
include
like
this tournament as part of my regionals prep vlog. So yeah, same deck list. Didn't make any changes, and we just gonna see what we do. So I'm about to talk to my homies and catch you guys at the round 1, man. So y'all stay tuned.
All right, guys, coming into round 1 of the tournament. Ended up playing against Tearlaments, Kishtira. And this was the game I learned about the Kishtira deck. By the way, if you guys haven't seen my video explaining what the Kishtira engine does, check it out. It's a 5-minute video I just dropped yesterday. So I pretty much bricked game 1 against my opponent like I did in the first tournament. Set 2 pass. He started popping off of this Tearlaments stuff. I just scooped. I didn't want to reveal my deck because I didn't want him to side against me just in case he knew how to side against Crystal Beast. So I just I forgot what I sat honestly. I just went ahead and went first with Pegasus, pass because my hand was kind of crappy again, and he's just gonna pop off. Like my hand was like it was like 5 monsters. It was just nasty. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, guys, round was over. I got clapped by Tearlaments, right? Yeah, it's like guy right here with my ASS, but I'm gonna open my pack. So I went X1 on Tuesday, so I got an extra pack to open, and then today we got 2 packs because it was a higher entry fee. And I have to re-sleeve my deck. I think my deck's just bricking because sleeves are old, but who knows? Maybe the deck's just meant to brick every once in a while. Let's see, big money. Hope I put an ulti, man. Let's see what happens. Nope. Ninjutsu stuff. Let's see what else.
The King of the Swamp is good.
King of Swamp, yeah, that's always good. Come on, big money. Another ninjutsu. Okay. Third time's the charm for ninjutsu. The art book. Who knows? Grave and super ancient organisms and ninjutsu art. So something ninja related.
Is that
I don't think nobody pulled an ulti yet. The box is probably already got the ultis pulled. Who knows? But anyway, man, I'm gonna catch you guys after round 2, man. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, guys, coming to round 2 of the tournament. Ended up playing against Ishizu Tearlaments. Now, this was a pretty interesting game to say the least. My opponent didn't really know how to play against the Crystal Beast deck, so you guys know how that goes. So I started popping off game 1. I had a god hand. I'm not even gonna lie. Crystal Beast, like, literally, if you open, like, the thing I like about this deck, like, it can do basic plays and kind of do what the Crystal Conclave deck does. But all you need to open up is Rainbow Bridge of the Heart and Crystal Bond, and you can pop off. My opponent did have hand trap, so I was able to just end on Baguska, Necro Valley. That was stalling me out and helping me come back because he just passed. Now I did make a big misplay which almost cost me the game. I put Baguska in attack mode when I couldn't OTK him. And I didn't even have like a Crystal Miracle, so I was really relying on my just Necro Valley winning it. And I ran into an AA Zeus play, allowing me to lose my entire board. I gotta literally, I gotta stop forgetting that, because that literally could have cost me the game. So the only reason I'm gonna come back because I was able to, because all my opponent had was AA Zeus, and on my following turn I am gonna be able to make the 7. So I should be able to do the Crystal Beast fusion right here, because he's gonna pop up on my turn, do some milling. I had enough for Rainbow Dragon, fusion high. Gonna go ahead and banish to 8 for the next fusion and shuffle back everything, and GG no re. Coming into game 2, actually no, I didn't even shuffle back anything. I just attacked for game because he's a 7,000 beater. Like, the fact you can do both fusions in the same turn is insane. Like, them cards are dumb. Them cards are so good, man. Anyway, game 2, Pegasus. My opponent let me go first because I guess he decided to go second cards. I don't know, but I just started popping off. Like, a lot of people don't really know what Crystal Beasts do, so he just let me pop off. I ended on Fusion, Abyss Dweller, Appaloosa, and yeah, it was pretty good field to say the least. I'm pretty proud of that field. During the draw phase, I tried to use Abyss Dweller. He did have the Forbidden Droplet, so he is going to drop it for 3, but I was pretty comfortable because I did have the big fusion play for the next turn, and considering his only negation is the Dragostaplia and the fusion tributes for cost, he doesn't get the target, so yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna make the fusion, bounce back everything, bring up my guys, and attack them for games. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, guys. Round 2 is over. Ended up beating Tearlaments. Both game 1 and game 2. The Fusion, the Ultimate Crystal Dragon, that one that can shovel back everything on the field, won me the game. In game 1, I OTK because he hit 11,000 attack. Game 2, shoveled back everything, special about everything, and it was all she wrote. I misplayed though. It could have almost cost me the game. Literally try to get in better lighting. Literally, I put him in defense mode when I didn't have to. So I thought it was his turn, and I forgot it was my turn. Because Tearlaments can play on your opponent's turn, so it's kind of like, they do a lot of goofiness, but we having fun. Also, I got to do my weekly basketball shooting. Like, see if I can do, like these rims are weird because like if you try to shoot off of them, it's hard to get it because it's not like a regular basketball rim. Yes, got it. Let's go buckets all day. Let's try one more time. Miss. Third time's the charm, I already got one. Let's see. If I miss this, I'm a scrub. If I hit it, I'm gonna win. I guess I'm gonna win the rest of my matches. So, also, one thing I like with this place too, I forgot to tell you guys. Well, I didn't get it good on camera. They got the axe throwing. I'm doing a little bit of axe throwing right now as well. This is like really cool. So you guys really check this place out when you guys have some time. If you guys ever in Chicago, see if I can get the axe throwing good. One. Really good to relieve some stress if you're scrubbing out. I almost hit this orange. See if I get the orange. Missed. One more time. Third time's the charm. Round 3 just got called. Oh. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, lighting's not that good in this area, but I didn't get the orange. But anyway, round 3 just got called. Catch you guys on the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned.
Alright guys, coming into round 3 of the tournament, ended up playing against Naturia Ishizu. Now this is a deck I've been seeing a lot circulating in the metagame on the Facebook pages and stuff like that. And this is my first time playing against that logo. I didn't know what the deck did at all. I thought the Naturia engine was like the old stuff, but apparently got a ton of new support out of the Darkwing Blast set that makes the deck pretty nutty. I went first, started popping off. My opponent knew what I was doing, so he is gonna scoop game 1 because I did full combo, and he told me his hand couldn't out the full combo Crystal Beast field, so he's just gonna scoop him up and go to game 2 because yeah, he was like, yeah, you got everything. There's nothing I can do. So it's always a good thing when my opponent scoops it up, you know. I didn't know what he was playing because I'm like, okay, what am I on the side? Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, I did change my sleeves after the first round because when I bricked, I was like, yeah, I'm so done with these sleeves. And guess what? I changed my sleeves, put on these stupid Konami Sky Striker sleeves. I figured it'd be good to confuse people at regionals because they might be thinking I'm playing Sky Strikers, but I'm playing Crystal Beast. But anyway, outside of confusing random people at regionals, the sleeves actually changing sleeves for whatever reason. Even if you pal shuffling, when your sleeves get old, you tend to brick. I don't know what kind of card game sorcery that is, but that tends to be what the case is. Apparently certain cards start to stick. I guess within the grooves. I don't know what the science behind it, but I always thought like if I pal shuffle, it shouldn't matter. But nevertheless, changed my sleeves, and I just drew good the rest of the day. But that's nevertheless, I ain't trying to spoil anything. I was stalling him out game 2 right here with Baguska. I am going to make a huge misplay. Because I'm going to make a play. I'm going to get rid of my Baguska. And I'm going to try to do a play that I thought I had, but I didn't have. Because I thought I could bring out the Fusion, but he let me know I can't do it because I didn't successfully summon the Rainbow Dragon. And I'm like, oh, I got to summon him. Oh. Because I had all 8 in the graveyard, I just never summoned him because he got milled because of his Ishizu cards. And that misplay cost me the game because I wasted my Baguska in attack mode. Then coming into game 3, I'm going to pop off. And I am going to win in time, unfortunately. We had like 3 minutes up on the clock. I went full combo. He had the Fake Veiler, but I did go set 1. And he had his Ishizu cards. And I had Silent Graveyard, because Silent Graveyard, he attacked over my Pegasus, but since I Silent Graveyard him, it kind of stopped this play. So I'm going to catch you guys on the next clip.
Alright guys, round 3 is where we ended up beating my opponent using Naturia, what was that? Ishizu. Tough game, I ain't gonna lie. I lost game 3 due to a big misplay. I didn't know apparently I don't read cards. I don't read my own cards, but he got me game 2, and in game 3 I won it in time. So there's legit 1 round left. See if I can finish out X1, and I'm catch you guys on the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned.
Alright guys, coming into the last round of the tournament, it's my boy Andre and his branded Despia deck. That's not JoJo. I know when I was editing this video, I'm like, these people don't even think it's JoJo, but it's not JoJo, it's my boy Andre. He's playing Brandon Despiel. He's the judge that you guys seen on my channel. He bricked game one, and I just OTK'd him right here. Like, he literally drew his hand and was like, pass. I'm like, are you for real? He was like, yeah, it was that bad. I'm like, oh my God. So, considering I didn't know what he was playing, I played it safe and decided 3 evenly match. Like, if your opponent just scoops, it's always good to just side 3 evenly match, because at worst, your opponent's going to have to negate the evenly match. At best, you're just going to wipe your opponent's field away. And I opened evenly match, and that's literally what's about to happen, because I'm like, oh, he's playing Brandon Despia, let's freaking go. Because I opened the evenly match, and he's going to, like, set pass, because I'm opening him with, like, evenly match, triple tax, and some more, like, combo pieces. So my hand was lit. Like, changing sleeves, like I said in the last clip, works a lot. So evenly match did put me ahead in this game. He left that one dude on the board. I took his Masquerade with the triple tax, so that way I don't have to burn myself to life. And I'm just gonna pop off with the combos right here. Now I almost made a misplay because I miscalculated with the monsters on the field with Masquerade, because I couldn't span a field like I wanted. But I guess it really didn't matter because I was able to set up the fusion with Appaloosa. But I had Crystal Miracle and I could have did more. Nevertheless, it is what it is. Yeah, he's gonna make some plays and almost come back, but I just had way too much to engage with Appaloosa. So I'm gonna catch you guys on the next clip, man. Y'all stay tuned.
All right, guys, round 4, though, ended up beating Branded. I OTK'd him game 1, and I just won game 2. It was nasty, as you guys saw. So I finished X1 again, which is pretty good. So coming back from scrubbing with the deck 3 tournaments in a row, the modifications I made work. Silent Graveyard is amazing, by the way. Card won me the game against Naturia. And then also, I don't know if you guys noticed it, I'm playing Quackimero Draco. Because I saw a dude in the Crystal Beast Facebook group said he played it at his locals. And he said it won him a tournament. He went 5-0 with it because Tearlaments didn't expect it. I actually forgot that card existed. And if you guys don't know what that card do,
But also because you could just play
because it's a really old card. This guy right here, he while he's on the field, you have to reveal a dragon or a Iron Quackimero card. So I got dragons because of Rainbow Dragon and Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon. And essentially, neither player can special summon light or dark monsters. So if I'm going first against Tier and I open up like Necro Valley, him, or if I open up him with freaking Crystal Bond, I can normal summon this, or I play Crystal Bond, put one in the back row, special summon the dude, add the Rainbow Dragon, normal summon him, and lock out Tier. I didn't get to do it yet. Hopefully I can do it at regionals. I'm citing a third one for going first against Tier, so still getting some playtesting in. So probably gonna end the vlog here because it's a long vlog compiled of 3 different tournaments. So yeah, post your thoughts and opinions about the video. Comment down below. Like the video if you're new here. You guys want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. Also, if you guys love the video, if you really love it, hit that super thanks to show some love and support. All right, it's your boy Rose, and I'm signing out. Peace. See you guys at my regionals vlog.